Alrighty, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. First things first, let's give our heads up to the VOD watchers here. We always hang out for a little bit, so the gameplay doesn't start until the starting soon screen goes away. So if you need to fast forward a few minutes, or if you just want to listen to us ramble on, by all means, participate in the discussion. For those of you that are here, hello to all of you guys. I apologize for being late today. Like I said, I had a phone call. I was going to say it's a work-related phone call. It was all about money. It was finances. So that one was worth delaying the stream for. I like to have my financials in order. Yes, actually, Jafar, again, that is intended. That's how it should go. How was the call? The call went well. I'm still waiting for some more information. It's nothing like bad. It's just a matter of like getting people to, you know when you gotta like complete a process at work and it's like, hey, if I could just talk to this person like directly, I could solve this problem in less than 5 minutes. However, I have to go through this person who will then redirect to this person who will then redirect me to a different department who will then redirect to another person, and then it will reach the person that I need to talk to. And I'm like, can I just like call them? Like, can I just speak to the person that I need to speak to? It'd be so easy. Also, hello, Maxim. Welcome back. It has been a little while. It wasn't just you that was on your return. I think I saw a message. Was it Nature? Was Nature Enjoyer here? We haven't seen Nature in a little while either. Now we just need Bob to come back. I have to get some water in me. I gotta get some water in me. This weekend you made like 4 frogmons and 1 is in maintenance. Well, I'll be happy to see them here. You were on a 2-month exam period? I understand. School sucks. I hate school. Wait, Benny's here as well? I didn't see Benny's message. Oh, wait, because I don't have all messages turned on. YouTube defaults by not showing me everyone's message. It shows me like the most... It's like, oh, these are the ones you should look at. But if Benny's here... Hello, as well. Good to see you again. Unless you're just saying Benny hasn't been here in a while. That's also a possibility. I can't scroll through all the messages. OBS... Ah, you're just missing Benny and Bob. Yeah, OBS does not actually let me scroll back up to the start of the messages from the stream. Your keyboard's messed up? What happened to your keyboard, Anastasia? I'm telling you, the day we eat Bob's apple, like if we ever caved, which we won't, if we ever caved and ate Bob's apple, that would be the run that we could win, and I'd have to throw it away. If we ever eat Bob's apple, we can't complete that run. We can play it up to completion, and then there's no... There will be no completing it. We'll have to intentionally sack the run. No, I could never eat Bob's apple. I told him it was safe. I don't know where Bob is, and maybe one day he will return to hang out with us. But as of now, it remains. It's your birthday today, Jesse? Ooh, congratulations and happy birthday. I don't know why I said congratulations. I think I was just going for the default celebratory session in my head, because now that I think about it, congratulations on your birthday makes no sense at all. It's more like, happy birthday. I'm happy that it's your birthday and that you get to celebrate it. I don't know what the hell If I said it was my birthday and someone said congratulations, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Congratulations for my birthday? Like, why? I don't know. Yeah, I guess, like, congrats, like, you survived. It's appropriate. I don't think it's not appropriate. I think it just doesn't make sense to me. Like, as soon as I said it, I was like, it doesn't make any sense. Well, I mean, it makes sense, but it doesn't feel right, I guess. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and boot up my W place real quick. You have to give me just a moment to get started here. Do I have any of my Twitch viewers on right now? Hey, quick question for anyone that could just go do this real quick. If you hop over to Twitch, is it the same quality as YouTube? Because my Twitch live stream might be getting too high of a bit rate, and I think it might be lowering the quality because I'm trying to give it too much quality, and in turn, it's lowering the quality. Could someone hop over and check on that for me? Congratulations, you get to pay taxes for another year. That's true. Sorry for your birthday. Is it better? For some people, sorry it's your birthday would definitely work. It's slightly slower. I'm not worried about the time delay, but as long as the quality looks the same. Because when I pull up my Twitch manager, it's like errors all over the place, and it's like, you piece of shit, your stream is getting degraded quality because you're trying to make it look too pretty by giving us a high bit rate. And I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. Okay, good. Good. We'll leave that there then. Which means it's time to get started on the actual stream. Let me go ahead and close out any programs I'm not using. Excuse me. Oh, the bot is live, by the way, before someone types it in. Or maybe someone should check it early on in the stream. The sound quality is lower? That's interesting. Am I just more quiet, or does it sound like an actual degraded sound quality? It's good to know these things. I've never really experimented with this because I don't really watch myself on Twitch. I mean, I could pull up my Twitch, like... Sorry, I just unmuted myself on the Twitch side of things. But now I want to go check it on the YouTube side of things and see what I sound like. So let's see what I sound like on the YouTube side of thing. You know, you're right. It does sound... It does sound a little bit better. Yes, Corgi, you still have your 2-month subscriber badge. You got gifted twice, I believe. From Kamakiku. Alright, let me pull up my W place real quick. Make sure that we get it over Nebraska. Let me make sure that's all good. That's all good. Alright, let me see here. Okay. Well, thank you for confirming, Anucci and Corgi as well. I appreciate it. I wonder what my points are at, just because I never chat. Still got to be going up, right? I don't remember what my points were. I wonder if I get points because I'm just connected. Rest in peace, Kamakiku. They spent too much on gifted memberships and we haven't seen them in a while. Wasn't Kamakiku here last stream? Kamakiku shows up usually to every stream. Haven't had an ad now for 3 streams. So even though you haven't been gifted a membership, Alexis, because Jafar kept making fun of you for so much, then YouTube decided to throw all the ads at him. And now you're getting no ads. I get points for replying for the people who ask points. That's a good point because it makes me speak in chat. Okay. Cool. Well, with that, let me pull up my webpage. It's almost ready over here. Sorry for the delay. Let me minimize this. Oh, excuse me. Make sure OBS is up. You guys know what I wanted to do? I wanted to buy a stream deck so bad. Hold on. We'll talk about this while I get the W place art going. All right. So we've got our art. We've got our art visible here. Well, not visible, but we've got Nebraska, or as some people like to call it, Nebraska. Before we get started on our own art, let's explore a little bit else over here. Let's just do some random exploring. Is this what is this dragon's name? It's from How to Train Your Dragon. I swear I thought his name was Sniffles. I know it's not Sniffles. It's oh, someone's gonna say it in chat. I gotta think of Swiftness. It's not Swift. He's not speed related. It's something else. I never watched How to Train Your Dragon. Okay, just to clarify, I'm not a hater. I think How to Train Your Dragon is great. I just never watched it, so that's why I don't know any of the characters' names. Toothless. His name is Toothless. Okay. His name is Toothless. I probably would not have figured that out, but I do know that. Like as soon as I read it, I was like, ah, yeah, that makes sense. It's a cool little one. This name's Snipples. All right. Oh, look, it's Vaporeon. I know Pokemon. That's Vaporeon. Oh, look, someone put a toad on a 1-up mushroom. There's a little mini Hulk over here. Is this, what is this sword called in Terraria? Here's another one, too. I have thousands of hours in Terraria, and I don't know what this sword is called. Because it's not, is this the Excalibur? That's not the Excalibur sword. No. Excalibur is the actual sword you pull from the rock. And it's crafted with, like, the leaf sword and the Excalibur and the magic sword and, like, a bunch of other stuff. I can't remember what the actual name of that is. This is Frieren. Frieren. Yes, Frieren. And this is also Frieren. I know she's like in a big famous anime that's named after her, but I've never watched it. Let's see what else there is up here. This is No Face. I know that one. I know he has no face. I do know this because I've seen the movie. Control, hello and welcome to the stream. The Zenith Sword. You're right, it is the Zenith Sword. I also have never seen Adventure Time, but I do know Finn and Jake. Luna, you found the channel from the massive amount of frogs near the art you've been making? Hell yeah. Well, Luna, welcome to the stream. We'll have to go see what your art is near the frogs up there in just a little bit. Let's see what we got going on up here. Oh, 1 in a million. Someone just... Huh. I guess people just wanted to kind of build out here in the middle of the ocean. That's kind of cool. That's actually the new Ultimate Sword. I do not know the full Ultimate Sword. Oop, hold on. How many members we got? 42 members? We've painted almost 500,000 pixels, guys. All right, what else do we have here? Is this Stalker? Is this a character from Stalker? I never really played Stalker either. All right, there's Peter from Family Guy. This is evil, dark, fucked up Sanic. I do know that much. Have I watched any anime? Yes, I have seen a few animes. I've seen a few animes, but not a lot. My all-time favorite so far is probably still Assassination Classroom. It was like the Assassination Classroom, I think, was the first anime I ever watched, and I really enjoyed it. Right after that is Kakaguri. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know how to actually pronounce it. Holy shit, that's Cricket's head from Binding of Isaac. This is the cultist from Terraria. This is like my way to learn all these characters. Kakagurui? I don't know. I thought it was I don't know how to pronounce it. I definitely did not pronounce it correctly based off that spelling. Yeah, Assassination Classroom was the very first anime I ever watched. Shortly after that was Kakaguri. That's the best I can pronounce it, I'm sorry. Unless someone types out the phonetic spelling for me. And then I have seen some of One Punch Man. Anastasia, I'm on the internet too much. I already know what that is. That joke was popular, like, a long time ago. But definitely don't recommend that to anybody else. Leave that be. Let that die. It's written how it's pronounced. I don't know how to pronounce that extra U in there, though. Like, I don't know how to do the flow of that. Yeah, the lion right here is pretty cool. It doesn't look like it was made legitimately, but it is still pretty cool. What interesting places do I know of in W Place? None really. I just kind of like hover around and just I just like click on random stuff to find it. We've got the mask. That's Mark from Invincible. Is Invincible an anime? It's an anime, right? I've seen Invincible. Well, most of it. I am watching Jujutsu Kaisen. This is Cthulhu. This is Moonlord. I almost called him Cthulhu. That's Moonlord from Terraria. I know my Terraria stuff for the most part. I'm pretty good about that. If you have any locations that you want to send, I will go look for them. T Control. Look, guys, it's the Star Wars Joker. Anime just means animation? I thought anime had to be a specific thing. Like, anime is made at 24 FPS. Isn't that like a specific thing? Invincible is a comics based cartoon. Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think any animated show is anime. I think there are stipulations for something to be considered anime, right? Maybe I'm wrong about that. Maybe that's just like an old traditional value that they had. I don't know if that's true or not. Again, I'm not the person that would know about it in the first place. Oh, look, there's Betty Boop. I didn't see her because she's black and white. She just kind of blended in. All right, let's see what else we can find. Anything cool up here? I know Deadpool. That's the Deadpool mask. All right, let's see if I can name any of these characters. All right, Winnie the Pooh. This looks like a One Piece because of the hat. I know that much. This is Hatsune Miku, which I learned about it recently. I learned that she's a robot. Well, I've always known she was never a real person, but I guess they like trained voice models and like recorded lines for her to generate her own speeches. I don't know how she works. I think she's weird in my mind, but apparently she's like controlled by people. I don't know. I don't know anything about her other than I know she was never a real person and she's like a computer idol. I think. I maybe that's it. This is the guy from Invader Zim. Oh, what's his name? Oh crap, I can't remember his name. I do know Snorlax up there. This is Bastion from Overwatch. It's a shame that that game absolutely killed itself. Like that game destroyed itself. We were working on a holy place. Control, what kind of place were you working on? You understand that Miku is popular, but don't get it, sadly. Miku is popular, um, definitely outside of the United States. I know that for sure. You say Hatsune Miku isn't real, but for me, you are equivalent to her. Yeah, but like, does she interact with people directly? It's not like an actual person speaking. Like, that would be like if I AI trained a bot to record YouTube videos for me. I feel like that would be the equivalent. There's Donkey Kang. I know Donkey Kang. It's the lamb from Cult of the Lamb. That's a pretty cool one. Is that Heroes of Hammerwatch right here? Is this the Heroes of Hammerwatch logo? You like Brazilian Miku? People were writing songs for her? Okay. Is there significance behind this parrot and dog? Okay, hold on. This is Bowser and Bowser Jr. I do know this much. Oh shit, it's a JoJo character, but I can't remember his name. I don't remember any of the JoJo characters' names, but it's been so long. That's another anime I tried to watch was JoJo. Um, this is the Penguin from Club Penguin. That's pretty straightforward. Is this like a Homelander or something? It looks like Homelander from The Boys. She got popular, Miku, and then there were designs, and now Miku is the singer. Oh, okay. Let's see. This is Baby Yoda. I don't know anything about Baby Yoda. I know Plankton. There's more Isaac stuff. That's Godhead, Brimstone, Sacred Heart, Cricket's Head, D6, Isaac himself. All right, let's try one more. That's Geo? Oh, okay, okay. Doom, 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 doom. One of the best just audios from an anime that I've ever heard. It's oh god, we'll go away from that. That was our first. All right, well, I'm gonna leave this area because there's too much inappropriate art over here. We'll go elsewhere. All right, let's see what's up here. Quest from Gundam Charts Counterattack was many years before Biku. She was barely in a movie. All right, what are these? This is Bill. I learned. Someone told me this is Bill. This is just a cute little dinosaur. I don't know much else. Uh-oh. Okay. Oh, wait a second. What's happening? Hang on, I'll be right back, guys. Be right back, guys. I don't know much else. Uh-oh. Okay. Alrighty, folks, I have returned. Sorry about that. Okay. I am alive. Let me pull W Place back up. I fixed whatever was going on with my browser as well, doing weird stuff. Hold on, almost done here. Yeah. Oh yeah, hydrate or dihydrate. That's right. That's our saying. No, no, no. I know hydrate or dihydrate. We're safe. We're safe now. Alright, let's go to HQ. And then I'll drop the, By the way, it was supposed to be on Gone Fishing the whole time. I accidentally turned on Starting Soon. That's my bad. But at least you guys got some extra peaceful moments. But anyways, we are back. W Place is up. You guys should be able to hear it and see it. And boom, we're back on our frogs at this point. We're good. We're here. We've done it. So, what have we got going on over here? Let's start up here. What do we have near the top? We have a bunch more frog-based Pokemon. I do not know frog-based Pokemon. I see the Bulbasaur. Bulbasaur's rocking it. He looks great. This I immediately thought was like Greninja. Is that accurate? Is that Greninja? I think I know Greninja, and I think I know that strictly because of... Wait, no. Why do I know Greninja? I don't know why I know that. And then... Oh, the new mons are Greninja, Frogadier, Bulbasaur, Croagunk, and Toxicroak. This must be Croagunk, and this must be Toxicroak. This is Greninja, for sure. And then this one is... I don't know what this one is. Oh, and Tadbulb? Is this Tadbulb? The one that looks like a light bulb and a tadpole combined? The big one is Toxicroak? Okay. What is this one? Who's building this? Rusty. Rusty, what you been building? Alright, let's see what else. What else do we have here? Anything new? I mean, obviously, Anastasia's build down here is coming in very nicely. I'm so excited to see it. I don't know what else you have planned, but it keeps getting cooler and cooler every single time. We have created the Keeper of Tides. So these were Jafar's meteors, and in the middle, wait, who created these? Alexis, was this yours? Did you make the Keeper of Tides? And yes, I did find the spot about the coin in the middle. But I came over here and just added a bunch of coins. I did see that people were stacking them on top. And I'm totally on board with that. You guys stack them however see fit. But I just thought it would be cool to have like a bunch of coins all around. So I just really enjoyed that. And I hope you guys don't mind. By the way, thank you for joining us, Maxim. Oh, I didn't know if I showed you guys this, but Kat pretty much finished her... I don't remember the name of this one. But it looks like she finished it. Excuse me. I think it looks pretty great. Our little contributors list down here. This is... Who's working on this one? Ah, this was Schrodinger. Okay. Froakie. It's Froakie. Thank you. Check out the Mega Frog's mouth. The Mega Frog's mouth would be technically like right here, I guess, right? I mean, if we're going off of where the frog's mouth would be, it would be like right here in this little area. So I don't know. He's going to be breathing fire. Oh, is that what you're building down here? This must be yours then, right, Jafar? Okay, so you're building out some flames for him to be fire breathing. Oh, I see you guys started another one over here. Simi checked Discord. That's funny. Are you guys building another frog, like, beside it, facing it? Frog Pokemon left are Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath, Palpitoad, and Seismitoad. Okay. You like fire? Luna, you do need to build your own frog. Luna, where is your stuff? You said you found us by building stuff in the nearby area. Is your stuff, like, really, really close? I don't know where yours is specifically. The loss is so good. Oh, someone wrote hi on it. Oh, Dr. Experiment wrote hi on it. What in the world is this? Someone's going ham over here. Pretty cool. Someone's making a giant cross over here. It's fairly close, but it's not much since you're working alone. It's south of a nearby town called Sutherland. Wait a minute, didn't we go to Sutherland? Yeah. South of Sutherland. Okay. Is this your stuff out here in the water? Go back to the squiggles? What's in the squiggles? Is it just because of the kindergarten characters? Even more south? Is that Nugget? It could be. Hold on. Even more south. Okay. Is this your stuff down here? Would it happen to be Luna that you're building? It is your stuff. Okay. Oh, wait, is this all your stuff? Because I think we came down here and saw the Outer Wilds at one point, and we were like, oh, that's cool. That's funny. I think we saw your stuff a while back. I like your little pixel art. You got a safe space down here. It's away from everything, so your builds aren't going to be interrupted. That's pretty cool. Nice. Are you building the QR code, or is this someone else? Ah, someone else is building one. I see. So that is Nugget. This is Nugget from the kindergarten games. I still need to play those. All right, let me come over here and do some painting real quick, because we should try to fill in from the bottom and then like fill in the top. Well, I guess people started in the top as well. I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and I'll start painting in some real quick because I just need to. You've made most of it, but it's relatively untouched. It is kind of nice to have that extra privacy. To just kind of like have your own little space. That's why I came up here to Nebraska. That way all of my viewers can come paint here and not have to worry about interfering with other people's stuff. But by all means, you are very welcome to come join us when it's time to paint frogs. You can pick and paint any frog that you desire. I mean, it doesn't have to be a frog, but I do kind of like the rolling theme here that everything is frog related. Makes it a lot more fun for me personally. Please fill the square on the left of the frogs. What do you mean the square on the left of the frogs? You mean this one? Like, just go ahead and fill this in? I do suppose I have enough to fill it in. Let me get this going. Between the cyan and black. Huh? Am I missing something here? Would Metagross be counted as a frog? I don't know. Where we started. I'm so lost. I'm sorry. I don't know which part you're talking about. it's, I genuinely don't know, nature, which one you're talking about. Unless you just mean this one right here. If you're just talking about this one, but I mean, yeah, I think that's where we started. It was right there. We'll fill this one in. We still have probably a while to go, but it's getting to the point where if you guys are starting another frog, I should definitely start recruiting people. Maybe I'll put the link out directly on the YouTube channel with a post for everyone to see. Maybe it's time to make the W place video and post it. So that way people can come find us. I gotta find some clickbaity title so that way people want to watch it. Spiders have 8 legs. Are there any Pokemon with 8 legs? Alright, we're going slow here, but we are filling them in bit by bit. We don't have enough to fill in this whole square, not even close. But we're getting there. And then we'll go get started on some gameplay. By the way, I figured out my new current gripe with Dice a Million, because as much as I'm enjoying the game, this is what I've discovered, and it comes with a question to you guys. How often do you guys win by just a little bit when you're playing Dice a Million? Because so far from what I've seen, most people seem to win Dice a Million when they have trillions and like they get into scientific notation sometimes. And it's like on level 3 there, or like level 2 or whatever, they're getting into like scientific notation. And I'm looking at it and I'm like, I think I've discovered why I struggle a little bit with it. Because I wonder how often people are like winning consistently versus just winning a little bit. And I say that because when I compare it to a game like Balatro, right? Or Balatro, when I'm playing that game, I can turn the run into 3 different things in the middle of playing it. And it's not really RNG heavy. Like every time you play Balatro, there's like multiple ways to win. But I feel like when I'm playing Dice a Million, it's either you get the perfect build that you're going for or you're out. And I feel like I can't seem to win unless I get the exact perfect build that I need. Where in Balatro, I can snake out something all over the place and somehow clutch it up and like still have my win. Like I get that variety aspect of it, but when I play Dice a Million, I don't really seem to get any variety. Now, it's still a demo. It's still early. There's a bunch of stuff going on. Yeah, I see the miscolored frog. This is probably Kamakiku's. Yeah, Kamakiku unlocked the dark slate color, and that's what he and I were using to frame out the actual pixels. And so he said he was going to keep a few hidden in there, but it's fine. Later stakes in Balatro are that way, but it's a build to them. Like, I feel like I'm playing gold stake on round 2. Like, I got no money, I got nothing to build with. It's either like you get exactly what you want and what you need at the start of the game and then scale with RNG rolling to win. I feel like I can't craft a win in Dice a Million. Like, and most people were showing me their builds and it was like all like perfect. Like no one showed me themselves winning with like a shoddy build. Everyone that won had like the most perfectly crafted setup possible. And I was like, man, I do want to get a perfectly crafted setup, but I don't want to have to do that every time to win. I want to win with some janky bullcrap. Like I just want to win with something lame, you know? Are we making a red frog over here? Is that the goal for this one? Is this going to be a red frog? I like it. All right, well, we've colored in another good portion. I think he's looking great. I think he's coming along really nice here. Oh, this one's going to be a heart. Oh, okay, okay. It's a heart. I see now. You should probably move to the next pixel over. I keep coloring the same stuff. Yeah, I was painting something like last night. I logged on, and I painted like the bottom, like corner square, and I did that. And then I pressed paint, and then I went in because I don't like painting like 300 pixels at the same time. I like doing little segments, and so I started going up, and then like Rusty came in, and Rusty came in and painted in like half of what I had already pre-selected in pixels, and I was like, no, no. And a pink frog on the other side of the heart? Why a pink frog? Aren't you guys trying to ship me and Nom? Shouldn't it be the purple frog? So Nom and I can be there? Hopefully we don't interfere with the Among Us things over here. I have a small pixel rendition of it just above the logo. Oh, you do have it right here. Nice. It does look pretty good. I like this one too. The little hearts in between them. All right. Well, if anyone is here and would like to join the Alliance and build frogs or frog-related things, here is your link. I will send it in both the YouTube chat and the Twitch chat for anyone that would like to join. And then at this point, I think we're going to go ahead and call it here for now for W Place. Hey, I'm up to 1,200, by the way. I also just realized I'm level 115. Jeez. We'll figure out what to do with the color of the frog when it comes around. Because we still have to finish this one, and then we can finish the heart first. And then we'll worry about the next frog. What do you think of giving Nom's frog a little glass of wine? Go for it. Will you play more Demon Bluff? Probably at one point. Go to cake real quick. Alexis, what is cake? We'll go to whatever cake is real quick before I swap over to our game. You're in the clear for coloring in that frog again? Which frog, TCU? Little party below Kermit. Nice. Did someone make a rat? Wait, is this supposed to be like a beaver frog or like a rat frog? I'm so confused. I can't tell exactly what it is. Nature, it's making you catch up for all the ones you missed previously. Is this a One Piece hat? Which frog did you want me to look at, Alexis, specifically? I like the party frogs down here too. The tail suggests beaver. I think it's also a beaver because I see like a little tooth here. You and Jafar will finish the mega frogs even if it takes you months. Well, like I said, I'm gonna make it public, so hopefully more people will come join in and paint mega frogs. That's the goal. I think it's time to add people in. Just the party in general, it is pretty cool. I do like them all here. You guys should make more of these little frogs. We should just make more of the little frogs all over the place. Just everywhere. Just fill up Nebraska with the little miniature frogs. I think it would be so funny. They don't have to be in a line. Like, they could be all staggered and all over the place, kind of like the coins. Just frog, like these. Just frog here, frog there, frog here, one over there. We should just be a frog army, legitimately. It'd be crazy. All right. Well, let's go ahead and wrap up W Place for now. And let me boot up my Dice a Million demo. Counter-Strike has an update. Satisfactory has an update. Ooh, what's the Satisfactory update? It's actually pretty big. Ooh, I'm excited for that. I hope stream's not dying right now. Stream might be dying right now because I'm downloading like a massive update. Hmm. Tuesday, September 7th. Well, it seems like it was just bug fixes. So I don't understand why it's such a large update. I'm pausing it. Alrighty, TCU, we'll catch you in a bit. Dice a Million. Alright. While Dice a Million is booting up, I am back on my calisthenics grind. That's what I'm working towards. So, if anyone does not know what calisthenics are, effectively it's doing exercise using your body's weight. So, calisthenics are things like jumping jacks, planks, squats, lunges, push-ups, sit-ups, crunches. That's what calisthenics are. It's where you do not you can do calisthenics anywhere in the world. You do not need to go to a gym or need any special facility. It's just using your own body weight as a tool to improve your fitness. So, I'm going to take this moment here. I'm going to bust out some push-ups. And then maybe do a little plank for myself. Give me like 3 minutes. Because I've been doing them lately because I want to increase my times and they make me feel good. That's basically it. That's really the only reason. Let's play Dice a Trillion? Oh, geez. Can you do it in a cave? You can definitely do it in a cave. Dice a Quadrillion? It's true. Dice a everything. Hello, that guy, and welcome to the stream. You're just in time for me to say, go exercise. This is everyone's quick moment to go grab some water, hydrate or dehydrate, folks. Go ahead and get some steps in. Go to your kitchen, walk around your house real quick, your apartment. Go downstairs to your car and get that thing out of your car that you need to. Whatever it may be, take the next like 5 minutes to just do some sort of physical activity and drink some water, and then we'll get started on Dice a Million here. Unless, of course, it's like midnight. If it's like bedtime for you, no, don't get out of bed and do that. This is for the people who are like, you know, it makes sense to do these things, just to clarify. Alright, I have returned. Jesse, what are you doing for your birthday today? You doing anything cool? You got any plans for it? My birthday excuse is always food related. If it's a birthday, it is the excuse to go out with family or friends, or even on your own, but preferably with family or friends, and to splurge. Ooh, excuse me. A little bit of physical activity's got me a little winded here. Also, Jesse, that guy says happy birthday from the Twitch side of things. Alright, how many pull-ups can you guys do? Nothing today as it's a work day, but we celebrated yesterday with some sunshine and cornhole. Anastasia, I feel like you just get scared at everything. She says thank you, that guy. By the way, Jesse, did you ever win that softball tournament that you went to fairly recently? Alright, we are about to play an episode of Dice a Gorgillion. Where is Dice a Gorgillion at? Dice a Gazillion. 0 and 0? 12 last time you checked? Damn, Nature, 12 pull-ups? That's pretty solid. And these aren't like kipping pull-ups. I'm talking about like the OG legit pull-ups. Maybe one. Someone should look up how much of the world's population can do one pull-up to make yourself feel better. How to do a pull-up? You grab onto a bar that is above your head, where you can extend your feet all the way to the ground without touching, and you pull yourself to the point where your chin passes over the bar. Isn't it less than half? I think it's less than that. You don't have bars. Sometimes you could use like a ledge or something, or like a stair or sticks, or literally anything that's hanging that you could grab onto, like a beam, whatever it may be. At one point, my record was like 14 pull-ups, I think, and then I just stopped doing them. Pretty sure the average number of pull-ups is 0? Oh, yeah. Alright, let me pull up Dice a Million, and we'll get started on some gameplay here. Alright everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Dice a Million. We're still playing the demo here, but we are going to learn how to get more than 25,000 pips. How about that? We're going to play by the default hand again. Dare say I hope it will go well for us. We have a boost pack, a card boost pack, and a stamp boost pack. So I'm going to stick with the dice boost pack. We got the time die. That's a good starting one. The paper die, and then the Sudoku die. So, if we got the Ring of Equity and we got a Sudoku die, it could do pretty well for itself. Because they would, you know, roll the same number and that could be good for us, but I don't know how to really make that work yet. Time die is pretty solid, because it's just a good... It's a good, like, throw away a useless hand and make your next hand much stronger. So I do enjoy that. Paper die... Paper die I like, but I have not figured out how to make it work yet. So we're going to start with an uncommon die. So we're going to play all our little ones here. That was actually a good hand. Damn. And then now we're going to play this hand, which will be multiplied by 2. As a terrible hand. This is an awful hand. Alright, well now we're just going to play a good hand. The highest ones we can. Alright, we got a D6. Could be useful. The Die of Fortune. It gives a ghost, rare, or legendary die. We've never taken it. Maybe for once we take a Die of Fortune and we see what we get. The Iron Die. I love the Iron Die. I feel like these are important. Especially for low scoring die. However, if we were to sell this card, we could effectively buy an Enchanted Dice and the Dice Boost Pack. Let's do Enchanted first. Loyalty. 1 in 2 probability of going back to hand after it's rolled. Does anyone know if this means that it could destroy itself after rolling and then loyalty could proc and bring it back? Just curious. We got Echo. So this would divide everything by... This is interesting. Rolls the die shown on its face. We could echo that one, or an echo time die. This is a interesting one. It can proc and come back, but it's still a 1 and 2. Okay. Got it. So it's still a 50-50 that it destroys itself. Well, thank you for joining us, Martin. Have a good rest of your evening. I think we're going to go time die, because if I understand this properly, we could do something cool with it. And I know we could take a dice boost pack, but I honestly just like an iron die. And then we go to our next round, and we try to roll for a 3. Can we roll for a 3? We should be able to get a 3. If we don't get a 3, I'll be astonished. Because now we can get a ring out of it, which is huge. Rings seem to be like a big proponent for winning here. So this seems pretty easy. A die of fortune. And then these guys. Gets a hand cut in half. Now this hand is going to be stronger. We should actually play it like this. This would be smarter. We got a 2. Alright, that's a little bit of a multiplier. That's 38 points. We've done it. So you're going to divide our hand by 4? It'll divide by 2, then divide by 2, right? Okay, so it does cut it. But now we can just play something like this. And it's a double multiplier. Wait. I was confused. Maybe that's, and then I think I understand it properly here. We'll get to it in a moment. Honestly, a free piñata is great because it's just a lot of pips, and we can use it with a good multiplier and get a bunch of pips out of it. It's the Jewel of Calm plus 1 roll. Hell yeah, I'll take it. A ring boost box. We were just talking about how rings are great. A glamorous ring or the even ring. 2x multiplier to dice with an even face. I think a 4x multiplier to everything on the first roll could be good, but if we're playing our time dies on the first roll, it really negates the point of the ring. So I'm going to take the even ring, I think. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I mean, technically it would just make our first rolls a moot point, because we're going to multiply by 4, but if we play like this, it'll divide by 4. So it's a tough decision to be made. I think we'll take your common... I think I'm going to take the even ring. Now, your stamp boost pack, so we should just remove, like... We should remove the D4s and play with the D3s. Stamp boost pack? Sure. Let's see if I get lucky and get a low one here. I did not. So we'll take a silver stamp. And then we'll go next round. We get a chest after this one. Alright, so we got our time die first. A die of fortune should stay. No, it should go. And we should roll this. So now we're getting a 2x multiplier to everything. We could wait to roll our piñata. No, because we need to... Okay, I see what we need to do with our piñata. We need to wait till we can get our double time die bonus. That's what we need to do for the piñata turn. We don't roll it right now. There's no need to. So we're going to roll these guys right here. Next turn will be a 2x. So this is good. This is what I wanted. I mean, technically, it would be better to roll all 3 of our time die together. We could do that. Nah, that's going to be tough. Let's just roll it like this. This would be a good hand. Oh, wait. I forgot. That was gonna... Yeah. Okay, we're saving the piñata for another round. We're not going to do it this hand. But I do like the double die rolls. They're nice. Okay, what did we get? I kind of like the idea of the ivory die for extra scaling. Because we always try to do extra value and 4x multipliers. Let's just take some scaling one. Was this worth it? Discards a die on the table. Interesting. We've never played with this, but we've seen it before. Multiply also seems like a good one, but another ring seems just as important. So I'm going to go with the ring. We got the wedding ring, the square ring, and the smiley medal. Plus 8 extra value to dice with their highest face. Don't really care too much, but it's uncommon and could sell for pips. I didn't mean to click it, but I gotta be fair, it was probably still the best of the ones we had. And what does it sell for? 75? Yeah. We're gonna... Okay, so that was the op ring. So we're not using the op ring. That kind of stinks. Double errors there. My bad. Don't know how I managed to do that. Okay. Let's get rid of our D4s. Alright, let's see what ring I get. I can't believe that was selling the op ring. Last breath. If it's the last roll, 4x for everything. The platinum ring. Plus 0.2 additional stamp multiplier every time any face is upgraded. Or the equity ring. Every same dice will always roll the same face. Equity could be interesting for what we're doing, but considering we have an ivory die to scale stamp multipliers, we should take the platinum ring. Because it'll work. Like, we'll be able to do it. Can we roll a 2 and a 2? It's most likely we can do that, so we'll spend our points here. We rolled 0 2s. I will try... We can't try again. Alright, now what we want to do here is get as many time die in our hand as possible. This is actually a great start. If we could get our other time die here, I would be very happy. We did. We got exactly what we needed. So, play all 3 of your time die, and we have the piñata, and we have the iron die. Play all 3 of them. Roll them. Makes this hand worthless. Worthless hand. However, now we have times 2, times 4, times 6, times 8, and you have a piñata here. Is there anything else we'd want to roll? No, that's literally it. That's all we want. We hope that it rolls an even number, but we're going to go ahead and put a times 2 mult on all of these. And then we could roll a die of fortune, but it would be better to just roll these. The ivory die also wouldn't be bad, and I think this is going to be a good high stakes here. Oh, did I say times 8? It's times 16. You're right, my bad. I didn't mean to add them there. It's 2, 4, 8, and 16 multiplier. Sorry about that. I definitely just spoke incorrectly when I was looking at that. In my head, I was adding them. But this should be a good hand. Could we get a better hand than this? Not really, no. This is like the best hand we can get. Let's roll it. We got a 187. That sucks that it wasn't odd. It ended up being times 32? Why was that times 32? I mean, I'm very happy with that. Don't get me wrong. I just don't know if I fully understand it. Oh, because of the card. That's right. That's right. From the card. Yeah, the even ring would have triggered that one more time, which would have been really good. But unfortunately, we didn't get it. So we do have another good multiplier here. Let's roll this one out. That was a lot of points, too. 1.1k. One of the best setups we've ever had so far. Like, early in the game, I mean, in terms of just, like, building something here. Okay. I don't think we need to take anything yet. We do have the even ring, so we should probably take the even die. It's 2 card boost packs? That sucks. Pyramid could be interesting. It's time to spend some money here, though. Get rid of my D4s. All the D4s are gone. We should be getting rid of some of the D3s as well. Since we have the money for it, we'll do so. Next, what would we like to add? We don't really care about the cards that much, but they're so relatively cheap, we might as well pick one. Something like double rings could be good. Double rings again could be good. Can we do 2 double rings at the same time? That'd be really cool. Hasanen, I don't see your messages being removed. We're removing the D4s because we have an iron die. So an iron die is likely to be much more useful with D3s than having D4s in our deck. Because even if a D4 triggers by hitting a 4, it's only going to trigger the even ring. This iron die is just more likely to be successful and give us more points with the D3s. Alright, what else are we doing card-wise here? Or not card-wise. Porcelain figure could be a good one. Psycho die could be another good one to stack on right now with what we're doing with our multipliers. Because we got a lot of mult, but we don't have a lot of points. I will take a porcelain figure to just throw it out there once. Another porcelain figure for just extra points. Now I'm looking at this and I'm like, the piggy die. It would take a little while to get charges. And we're back to 18 die in our deck, or dice. But we do have 2 porcelain figures that would destroy itself. You're right. It would probably be good to do the bottle of caps. Because it's just going to be multiplies on multiplied. Another iron die honestly doesn't seem that bad. Especially if we do get a ring of equity. So let's... I can't... If we roll the bottle caps, we lose. I want to do a bottle of caps build. But I don't think it works for this one. A wealth surprise egg. Did we learn if enchant was permanent? Did we learn about that? I don't remember. It is permanent? Okay. This one was not permanent, though. So this one was permanent, but this one was not permanent. The plus 10 power-up one, I think that one did not carry over to... Because extra value goes away. They just made it so if a die has an enchant, it can't roll the same one. That's good to know. Another pinata is pretty sick. What is this? The legendary cosmic die. It's a 1 through 50. The answer to the ultimate question of the life, the universe, and everything. Is this just going to roll a 42 every single time? Is this just a 1 through 50? I don't understand this die, but I'm going to take it because it's cool. I assume it's going to always roll a 42, which goes good with what we're playing off of here. Now, none of these are what I'm looking for. I think we could probably just save our money at this point. We should probably remove another D3. Let's hit our next round up. A 1 to get a random thing, or a 2, 3, and a 2. Skip to the boss for 1.5k? Interesting. I'll skip the rings here. Skip to the boss for 1.5k. Why would I want to skip to the boss? Does this mean I get to go into the boss with 5.62k pips? Do I lose all my pips? I don't understand. It's a D50, but you're on the right track with 52 or 42 being important? Okay. Yeah, can someone tell me what happens if I choose to skip to the boss? Do I get to go there with extra pips? Is that like a whole thing? Or, because if not, I would rather just go get like, more chances at shops and things like that. Okay, well, since we don't know and we've never tested it, let's see what happens. So it just took me here and I just lose all my pips. So that seems terrible. Why in the world would you ever want to do that? It's objectively better to play out the hands and get more shop opportunities. Why is that an option? That's really weird. I'm not a huge fan of that, but oh well, it happened, you know? This sucks because, like, we did not get any of our important die on our first hand. That is, like, really bad. Maybe for something after the boss? Maybe. Oh, shit, we still didn't get it. Ooh, this is bad. This is very bad. I don't know if we're going to beat the boss here, because we have to get a piñata and our... Oh, shit, we got one time die? I mean, it's something, I suppose. Yeah, we're gonna lose because we're not Look at this shit. The 3 of the 4 dice we needed were the last ones. That's insane. Oh, come on. How scummy is that? They rolled a 1. Let's go. I hate this so much. I hate this so much. Eternal. Can't be destroyed, discarded, and it can't be exhausted. That seems important. We won. Because we got an Eternal. I hate how we won that. I hate how we won that. We won, but I hate how we won. I'll take another ivory die because we're going to continue playing with that. Let's see. Anything 0.5 multiplier to anything with a face greater than 6? That seems really good since we're playing off the piñata now. Greater thans are really nice to me. The equity ring, the prime ring, the glamorous ring. Okay. Here's what we need. Yeah, a mirror cube would probably work. We can take the glamorous ring, the prime ring, and the equity ring. We can take them all. I don't know if equity ring really matters right now. Because with ivory die, since we have 2 of them, I guess it would be better to have them roll the same thing. Definitely the mirror cube, but the golden die with equity now, these 2 would affect each other. I don't know if I want to take the vampire die. I mean, I guess I could. No, I don't think I'm going to take the vampire die, honestly. I think I'll just leave it at that. I will stick with the double gold, though. Now we're on phase 2. What's our boss going to be? Permanently destroys the die that rolled the highest face. In case of a draw, a random one is chosen. But our highest one is an eternal piñata. So we're safe. We need to roll a mirror cube. We could get rid of Die of Fortune. Let's go ahead and roll an ivory die, and then just dump these out. This is just a dump hand. They gave us a Rubik's Cube. Interesting. So now we got two of our time dies. Rubik's Cube we can save for rolling in the next hand. We can only roll 5. I'm going to go ahead and roll the legendary die in here again, I think. We should probably throw out one of these iron dies. Because our next roll, we would love to get our pinata. Wait, why did I put them both in there? That was dumb. The fighting for the multipliers here. We did get our pinata. And we got the Psycho die, and the Rubik's Cube, and a golden die. So we're gonna throw this out here. This should be a decent hand. Three times 156. Jesus. Alright, so we got a decent amount of points off of that one. Okay. 3 rolls, roll a time die, and an ivory die. We're getting the stamp upgrades too is really nice, and it landed on 3s again. Because we're getting plus 0.3 upgrades, like to our die when we roll that way. Now, you're a 2x multiplier hand, so golden die, basically just you guys. Well, you're actually better to roll here. Okay, and we did get our pinata again. So pinata, Psycho die, and then just some regular ones. There's no need to put the porcelain out here. We can get a better hand for that to play out. And you're almost a 2x. Almost a 2x. Another pinata is fine, because if it gets destroyed, it doesn't matter. It is just a lot of points. So I'm going to take that. A clone. If we clone a copy of a die in our hand that can't be destroyed, maybe we can make another Eternal Pinata. We'll find out. Perennial paper die, loyalty bottle caps, and perennial D20. I don't think I have any purpose for those. Another card boost pack, because cards could be good here. A ×2 molt, but I think double rings might be better for getting our triggers. As you saw previously how well that went for us. An Eternal Sudoku? I don't think that's happening. Power up. I do need to test and see. Also, we need to clear out our deck some more. We have some stuff we need to dump. Things are expensive now. The Mirror Cube? I don't think it's coming our way. Choose the face on a die and lock it. That also seems pretty good for managing our pinata to get the most points out of it as possible, because we could just choose it at 200. So let's do that. And we're now pretty low on points. Let's go to next round here. Let's roll the dice, a 1 and a 5 or a 1 and a 3. We could do either one of those, I say. We got both. A random event over a chest. I have had pretty bad luck with the chest, so I'll take a random event. Use it on the cosmic die? Use what on the cosmic die? This to roll a 42? That's what I'm gonna do, because I feel like that's important. Well, we did get a great first hand, so here's what we want to do. Adds a ghost copy of a die in your hand. It will be destroyed after it's rolled. If we use this on a pinata, it can't be destroyed nor discarded on the table, and it can't be exhausted. So we're going to take a pinata here, and now we have 2 pinatas. A ghost pinata and a regular one. And we got all 3 pinatas with our time die to start. So this is a big start for us. Now, we didn't get our Echo Time die, which is fine. We did get our Cosmic die here. So I'm going to use this to roll a 42 on the Cosmic die, because I definitely just have to see what that's going to be all about. Next, we're going to do double rings here, and we're going to do 3 pinatas of 42. And I guess adds the face of other nearby dice to their extra value. We should do this. This makes more sense than the others here. Let's see. If only we had seeds, I would love to do this run for how good some of the pools are. I know, this has been like an incredible run. Oh, it's times 42 if you roll that. New die unlocked. Lucky 7. Have at least 77,000 pips. Also, did anyone else see that shit get destroyed? It said it wasn't going to destroy my pinata and that it couldn't be eternal, but apparently ghosts don't count, so it broke the rules. It lied. It lied about itself. So if you roll a 42 on Cosmic Die, it's a times 42 to everything you have in your hand. That's pretty fantastic. I think that's pretty great. It's good to know. I am sad, though, that it destroyed that one that it said it... Yeah. Ghost overwrites Eternal. That's not what the game looks like, though. Mirror Cube. We have 4 rolls left, so just play out something like this. I'd love to charge up our Mirror Cube. I would like to get both of my ivory die, please. I got both of my ivory dices. This is important to me. The 4s got upgraded. Unfortunate. We got our Mirror Cube again. That's kind of nice. We could actually make a good hand play with the pinata here. We should just play you guys out, like this. Oh, wait. No, we should play it like this. Yeah, we might as well dump the porcelain figure now. Maybe we should save it. Maybe we should save it for later. Give me one of these. Now we have a charged Mirror Cube, so we could do really something special with that. If we get another Choose the Face card, we could do something really cool with it. It's another 8k points. No, could you imagine if it rolled a 3? That would have been so good. A loyalty, another time die. I'm tempted to take another time die. An eternal Mirror Cube. I kind of like this. Perennial Iron Die or Echo Golden Die. Echo Golden Die is interesting here. Eternal Mirror Cube isn't really necessary because we don't have anything on the board that destroys it. So I don't think we should really enchant it. We should probably enchant the Echo Die for extra multipliers here. Eternal for the boss. Well, this rolls it's a 3, right? I guess technically that could be our highest face for the boss. Permanently destroys the die that rolled the highest face. Yeah. But we're only going to roll the we're only going to roll the Mirror Cube with our pinata. I guess it does say if there's in case of a draw, a random one is chosen. You know what? That's fair. Let's go ahead and take it then. An unbalanced die, not necessary. 1 extra roll. There's potential. A mystery sack. I don't really need to add more dice to our deck. Echo Golden probably would have been better in terms of points, but I let people persuade me to think otherwise. So the cool thing about this is we can remove a lot of these D3s that we don't need anymore, which means that the Iron Die can also start going too. But the D3s go first. This is really big for us because now we actually get to clean out our deck. Or our bag. It's not a deck. It's a deck builder. Alright, let's roll for a little bit. Laconism Jax. Doesn't take up any space in your hand when selected. I think I would be okay with that. You're right, Anastasia. Like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I think Lakenism Jack is fine, just because it doesn't really interfere with anything. I think Piggy Die is not necessary. We got a Wealth Golden Die. That could be interesting. Because that can just roll with the other golden dies to work. We did get the clone card again, so we could clone a fully charged mirror die, which would be really nice. I was looking for more cards. Double rings I'll take for 6k, but we would love a choose face. So instead of the extra roll, we're going to take a choose face. That's perennial. This is a wealth pinata. We'll take it. And then just a regular pinata. We'll take that as well. I think we don't really need to worry about anything else in our hand right now. Yeah, we're going to clone the 42 dice, most likely. We'll choose to make it a 42 and then clone it. Or we'll do a 42 and clone the mirror dice. We should clone the mirror dice. That's the correct way to do it. We should choose the cosmic die to be 42, activate the double rings, and then clone the mirror dice. And by the way, I now understand the point of skipping to the boss, and I'll show you why in just a second. I get it now. I fully understand it. And the reason being is there anything we want to get rid of here? Probably an iron die. Why don't I get rid of the Psycho die? I don't like him anymore. I'll look at the bags, because we can get them their stamps. Anything with a face greater than 6. Yes, that's a 0.4 multiplier. Get one face to at least 2x stamp multiplier. Beautiful. Times 2 mult, a bomb, or a silver stamp. We'll take that. Okay, so this is what I'm going to show you guys of why I understand this is good now. If we skip to the boss, I have the perfect build of cards in my hand to beat the boss right now and have crazy score out of it. So, what I think we're going to do is actually skip to the boss here, and we're going to lose all of those pips. But now we're looking at a fantastic hand. So we already got 2 time die, an ivory die, an iron die, a dice of fortune right here, and this is a great first hand. What rolled the highest? It destroyed our dice of fortune, our die of fortune, which is fine. I could care less about that. Now, we want to wait and get our cosmic die, and we didn't get it, but because of that, we can still throw out the echo die here and get the same double trigger for next time around. I'm okay with this. Lakenism can stay, porcelain figure will stay. We could throw out a singular pinata, just so we make sure that we draw what we need here. Oh, you weren't fully charged. I made a mistake. I thought the mirror die was fully charged. You were going to get destroyed anyways. So that's fine. That was me testing that theory as well. Good to know. Alright. So the best thing to do here would be to win it out. And get a ton of pips. But I'm looking at this and I'm like, what if we just win without using our cards? What, like, couldn't we just... Like, we could choose to do the cosmic die thing. Because I'm thinking about it, right? And I'm like, yeah, it would permanently destroy something. But I'm like, the whole point would be to have these cards, because these pips are only going to be useful for the boss, and then they go away. I mean, can you play past this face? Is there another face to play at? That's what I'm curious for. Because I would love to see how big our hand could get if we played the mirror cube, you know what I mean? We'll go ahead and do this again, because we're likely to roll and get all these cards back. So let's go ahead and choose the cosmic die to be 42 again. And you will be selected. Let's go ahead and use our rings. We should clone the cosmic die here. A double wealth pinata, a golden die, a mirror cube, Laconism jacks. We should remove the golden die and put the porcelain figure out here. There's another face after this? Okay. Let's see what this hand gives us. Oh, did you notice? Okay, it did give us a 42. I was worried for a second. And this is going to trigger the 2.5x. Beautiful. Alright, that was a pretty big hand. 236 times 162,000. That's 38 million. That's a pretty solid run. You can go, actually. We're not going to play our mirror cube. We'll save that. Because I have plans for it. We'll need it. But now we could roll this, and this. Actually, we should take out this and put this in here. Because you can't be destroyed. And Envious says that. So you destroy something else, Envious. You know what? I don't want to risk losing my cosmic die. It better not destroy my can't be destroyed pinata or I'm going to be butthurt. So nothing got destroyed. Beautiful. It worked as intended. I'm happy, I'm happy. Good to know, good to know. There's only one hand left? Can I roll nothing? Like, what if I don't want... What if I just want to get rid of a dice? Or a die? Can I just delete these from my hand? Well, why don't I just roll this and then have it get destroyed? Because I don't care about this being here anymore. My good Echo die got destroyed? Oh no, from the, Oh yeah, you're right, my good Echo time die did get destroyed. That's okay, though. I think we still have enough scaling that we're doing okay. I'm just gonna destroy this one. Because I don't want it anymore. Free destruction. The Angelical die. Changes to 111, 222, or 333. Other dice's value with faces of 1, 2, or 3... Wait. Changes to 111, 222, or 303. Other dice's value with faces 1, 2, or 3 according to the face on this. I don't understand what this is saying. Is it saying if something rolls a 1 and this rolls a 1, they'll all be 111? Or if I have a dice that rolls a 2, they'll all be 222? If it rolls a 1, it changes to 111. Okay, I see. This could be cool with bottle caps, then. Anything greater? Yes, more multiplier with anything greater than 6. Okay. Doubles the extra value of a die on the table. Maximum of plus 1,000. Conservative ring. 3x multiplier to dice with 6 faces. The wedding ring, that's kind of useless, and the sports band. We can take it, though. Another golden die and an ivory die are both acceptable here. A mirror cube is not necessary, because we already have a mirror cube. I mean, I suppose we could pull a second one in. It wouldn't hurt, but our bag is starting to get a little bit larger now. The Rubik's Cube is actually really good with the Angelical die. Because if that rolls a 1, 2, or 3, and the Rubik's Cube rolls a 1, 2, or 3, it could really get us some high points. And it works well with the Mirror Cube as well, so let's take it. And then we'll take that Mirror Cube and go to phase 3. So we lose all our pips again. Mimic die, beat phase 2. Okay. So now, what is our boss looking like? Draw 3 less dice, 1 roll less. That sucks. Oh man, that sucks. 3 less dice? That's terrible. That is horrendous. I hate that a lot. Easy hand to just dump these out. Don't care for these. So now we got exactly kind of what we wanted here. Please, please work for me. You got 5s. Are you kidding me? Wait. What? Huh? What's happening? Oh, I accidentally clicked the ring. Could you imagine if they rolled a 3? That'd have been so cool. Alright, so that was 565,000 there. I'm not gonna lie. We're probably about to roll our ivory die with the piñata and the other mirror die. Well, the piñata doesn't have to go. I think we're about to do this to double up our ivory dies to get more multipliers. Enough consistency to not need the time die anymore? That's true. We could probably get rid of them. I think this is a smart play, genuinely. Let's see what happens here. They rolled 3s. And you have a charge now. We got you again. That's big. How did we draw them immediately again? That's kind of funny. Let's just roll these. Oh, we'll wait. And we'll roll this. Charges for our mirror cubes are important. We need them to be charged for the boss. Yeah, the Molton 3s is at 3.1. It's done some good scaling. Alright, we have 2 rolls left. Let's do another time die. I would like to get my angelical die, so I'm just going to play all these out real quick, because I want to do the angelical die with the Rubik's Cube and the jacks, potentially, just because it could be good. 39. We just need that times 42 on the cosmic die. Why does it keep triggering this and I have to hit cancel for it to activate? I don't understand why it's doing that. Alright, we got it. It's I hate that it triggered that. Wait, do I have to click something for it to do it? Oh, that's what it is. You have to click one for it to work. I understand now. So should I just, like, double the extra value on something that already has high extra value? Oh, I see. I get it now. Okay. I was so confused as to why it kept triggering each time. I thought it was doing it automatically. I didn't know I had to click it at first. Alright. Card boost pack. Let's see. A clone. Choose face. Choose face is a must-have. Clone could come in handy. Choose face is a must-have. Mystery sack. We got stamp multipliers. You love to see it. Charge. I do like the extra charge for everything. We can't really make our deck smaller at this point, or our dice bag smaller. Another time die could be interesting, because we could try to get them all rolled into one hand. Invert, don't care about. Mimic die. Copies the highest value among other dice. So that effectively is just another piñata. Do we want to add another piñata to our deck? If we were to roll it with the piñata, it would just become another piñata. But we're looking at a pretty full bag right now, so I'm not sure I want to add anything to it. I think we'll skip it for now. Enchant something in your hand? That could be interesting. The reroll could be interesting. I'm going to skip the enchant right now. Laconism magnetic die is pretty good for our other ones. Another choose face. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We have a choose face. That's really good for getting us a lot of the points that we need. We would like to store a second choose face, and because we just added a Lakenism magnetic die, we can sell the charge card. Actually, we can sell the rerolled card, I think. And just buy another choose face card. Now, we need to roll a 6 and a 6 or a 1 and a 2. I don't even know what our deck looks like, our bag. That did not work. We could try a couple times. We got it. Let's go. Free enchantment. Well, not free enchantment. We did pay for it. Skip to the boss for 500k? No thanks. I'd rather enchant my die. Mirror Cube and Mirror Cube. And Iron Die. And actually, there we go. Was important. A lot of good multipliers here. Alright, let's go ahead and do a hand like this. Alright, now we could just do a quick little multiplier here, just to give me some good pips back. I should go backwards. This will be a decent hand, it's nothing crazy. Alright, how many points is this? I can't do quick math like that. 10 million. Alright, that was pretty good. We did get the Angelical die again. So let's try this again. See if we can get Angelical die to trigger. We have 3 rolls. What are our charges on these? You're charged and you're not charged. So we can actually just play the magnetic die with whatever and it would be fine. Let's just roll these. They rolled a 41. That's funny. Now we got 1 roll left, right? No, we still have 2 rolls left. Alright, you, and you, and then you. I can't see. Did it trigger on the Rubik's Cube? I couldn't tell. I can't see what it rolled because it's covered up by other stuff. Oh, it rolled a 2. By the way, is it just me or does anyone else notice that our Rubik's Cube has rolled a 1 every time? And I think that's our 3rd time using it. Alright, so now we only have 1 roll, so there's no need to use the Mirror Cube here because we have nothing cool to use with it. So why don't we just do something like this, where we charge both of our Mirror Cubes, and I'm willing to skip to the boss after spending our points here. Rubik's will always roll 1. It will always roll a 1 on 6 dice. Wait, does it? It always rolls a 1? Now we have 2 charged Mirror Cubes. That's pretty big. No, it's a... Oh, I do see that. Never mind. It is a 1 every single time. My bad. I misread that. For some reason, I thought a Rubik's Cube was still a 1 in 6 chance, and then it could split, and if it was 6, then it would all be 6s. And if it was 5, they would all be 5s. I didn't realize that its max face was a 1. I made that mistake. I apologize. So we need 2 choose cards, is what we need. Loyalty, Eternal, and Wealth. Eternal means it can't be destroyed. It's already got wealth. We should make another one have wealth. That was a pretty easy decision. Okay, so a dice boost pack. Let's take a look here. None of these seem nice to me. A stamp boost pack. Anything over the face of 6? 3 4s and 5s? What are we really rolling here? 3s most likely. A double ring is nice. We need one more choose. Oh, we got this one, the Lucky 7. If its face is 0, it discards every die on the table. Interesting. An enchant one? Eh. Another enchant one? You're not Laconism, so I don't want you. A charge is not necessary. It's getting expensive, guys. We really need that extra choose card to show up. +1 roll? Not necessary. Another choose card. So now we could choose... Okay, I've got good plans coming my way. Alright? I think we can do this. I think at this point, we should remove something from our deck. Probably this iron die. We could spend another $1,000,000 to remove something else, because here's what's going to happen. We need to roll to get the angelical die, and we can choose to set it to 1, and then get 6 dice that are set to 111. And then the other dice we can choose to have the cosmic die, and then we'll double up our ring effects. And then we'll also have a mirror cube and a stacked mirror cube. So it will be, our hand will be, ideal hand would be 2 mirror cubes, right? It would be 2 mirror cubes, a cosmic die at 42, an angelical die, and then a Rubik's Cube. That is the hand we need to get. Could remove the time die. We could, but I'd rather just play them out because we're going to have so many hands for the boss. Since the game is pretty much over with and I'll be skipping out, I decided to remove one of my ivory die. The boss lowers the hand count. That's true. That's why it's going to be super tough to actually... Oh yeah, because we draw 3 less and there's -1 hand count. The goal, though, if we get angelical die, cosmic die, and a mirror cube, I think we can win off of that alone. But I think we're done playing because, like, with the ivory die. I don't think we're doing any more permanent upgrades. 5 million? I think we should keep the 5 million just in case, because I don't know how much it's going to cost to go to the boss. It doesn't tell us. But we shall see. Can you only roll 4 with this boss? Draw 3 less dice, 1 roll less. It doesn't lower our hands. So you can still play 5 dice, but we're drawing 3 less. So clearing out our hands is a pretty good play here. And if that's going to be the case, honestly, we should... What's our next one that we need to make? 70k? I think we should play it. I don't think... We only need 500k to get to the boss. I think we can get 70k without struggling. So, just a U, and a U. We're not going to roll our mirror cubes. Actually, here's what we're going to do here. We're going to do this first. Just roll a single one. Because we can just skip through this, right? Like, we already have the pips that we need. So there's no point in getting a bunch of extra pips right now. Yeah, these are going pretty hard anyways. That was 20k right there, off of a pretty meh hand. Alright, this one went pretty well. Roll 4 6s in a single roll. The translucid D6. Interesting. Never thought I'd see that one, huh? You could roll mirror with magnetic and get most of the charges back. That's true. The angelical die needs to be a 1. Let's see if it triggers on a 1. It'd be so cool if it did. It's a 3! No! I just don't really want to, like, risk losing these important cards that I have. Also, this run's been going on for almost an hour. So if I play this, right, what happens here if I play something like this? Actually, we have 2 rolls left. Give me a second. Time die, golden die. Roll it. Okay, so if I roll this magnetic die and these mirror cubes, will it roll and charge the mirror cubes back? Does that work that way? I'm gonna find out here. For the heck of it. Because it could be fun. So we should just play this. And there's no need to choose anything. Like, I don't really care if this rolls a 42 or not. Let's find out if this charges the dice back. Because I'm going to roll 2 more of each. Okay, it did, but it was a little weird to see how it happened. I don't care about that. Alright, so these guys now each need 1 charge. Understandable. Card boost pack? Yeah, I need like a draw card. That's what I need. I need that card that's like draw like five dice or something. That seems important to me. But it does. Oh, it's these right here. Duh. Never mind. I'm looking at them right here. Okay, so ignore the ring card. Double rings are not that important. I would much rather have draw 5 dice from your bag. That seems way more important. And we could do draw and then choose these 2. That seems like the smartest way to go about this. Every time a die gains 1 charge, gained an additional. None of these rings matter to me. They don't seem to do anything for me at all. Like, even in the slightest. So I'm just gonna skip it. Well, can we even take another ring? Yeah, we've already got 10 rings. I like the rings we have. Okay, we should play 1 more hand. Because we've got 120k, we can do it. We should play it like this. Keep our cards. And we should charge both of our mirror dice. There's 1 mirror cube. They don't have to be played together. We've got the points. Like, we do not care about that. Nothing has extra value, so... No, you're good, that guy. Don't worry about it. Alright, that was a good hand. Skip? Skip what? Play you, play you, play you, play you, play you, I suppose, and then play you, and... Sure. Alright, play out these guys right here and just dump them. And then we're about to go win a boss battle. In a very fun way. We just needed every good dice available to us in the game. That's all it took, guys. Just every good dice getting thrown at us abundantly. Beautiful. We don't care about any of this. A silver stamp? Sure, we'll take it. Remove a dice. Or a die. Should we remove one? We could get rid of the ivory die. There's no need for it to be here. Would that be... Would we still have enough? We would still have enough to skip to the boss anyways if we wanted to. 1.43 million? Give me another stamp pack. Anything above 6? Yes, you love to see it. A card boost pack? I don't think there's anything else I would want. Yeah. And then I think we just... I think we just go to our boss at this point. We got everything we want. Let's just go to our boss. Alright, we already started off incredibly strong. Because we can throw this hand out and not care about it. I'm fine with this. This turned out great. That's a great starting hand. Alright. Not a good follow-up hand, so we're going to draw. We did not get our other mirror cube, so I'm willing to dump a hand first. Just because. I would rather get the extra mirror cube for all of this to play out, so we're going to use another time die here. How many more time die do we have? We have one more time die, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to keep that, and we're just going to play this hand. Plus 0. Lovely. Hopefully we get our time die. We draw our time die right now. Oh, we didn't draw our other time die. Alright, so it looks like we're not gonna... Wait, what did we draw? Wait. Did we not... What did we just draw here? I'm so confused. I mean, it looks like we're gonna throw this out here. You can stay, you're fine. The Rubik's Cube, the Mirror Cube, and the Angelical die. It looks like we didn't draw anything, yeah. This hand does win, but I'm going for the biggest hand possible. Which is why we're waiting for our other Mirror Cube. We're not drawing anything. Is anyone else catching that? Did anyone else notice that we're not drawing? Like, because I really want my Cosmic die. That would have been cool. Alright, well, if that's going to be the case, we may as well just play this hand out. Which means you have to choose to be a 1. And then I guess we just don't get to play our cool hand? We just have to play this one? Sloth makes you draw less. Yeah, we're drawing 0. I have one more thing to try. One more thing to try. How about we dump these 2? And it only puts 3 in our hand. These are not relevant at all to us winning. This hand is what's relevant to us winning. Maybe. I don't even know if we can win anymore. This should give us something. Just any. This should give me some kind of die. I don't care if there's a 2x multiple. Ah. Let's see what happens here. I want to figure out why it's not letting me draw. I know I've already won because of leftover points, but I wanted to play a cool hand. Alright, so now we did get at least this, which is going to be a lot more points and a little more fun to watch. It's a shame that we didn't get to play our second Mirror Cube, because that would have been, like, really funny to watch. But this is at least going to be a lot of points. I was just trying to get as many as possible to get as many points as possible. The Mirror Cube does not trigger the after effects. Good to know. That was only 120,000 points. We barely would have won with our best played hand because the dice don't even trigger in the way that's really, like, beneficial. At least 1 million in rolls? Does it roll every single thing in my hand at once? New die unlocked. The D100 beat Phase 3 as White Hand. New ring unlocked. The Good Job sticker. Beat a run. You've done it, kinda. I made it. You weren't able to open the door? I haven't seen any doors. Thanks for playing the demo. A lot more dice, rings, and synergies are coming to the full game. Difficulties, levels, more hands, and a lot of secrets and unlocks. Thanks for playing, it really means a lot to me. If you liked it, don't forget to wishlist the game on Steam and follow me on my socials, it'll really help a ton. Our best hand was 63.46 million. Oh no, that was our score. Our best roll was 49.38 million. Alrighty, and our most rolled die was the time die. Cool, well we beat a run. That's fantastic. Took us an hour and 10 minutes. I wish I'd have known about the final hand thing. That's kind of cool. I would have saved my magnetic die for that. Then we could have potentially gotten 1,000,000 points. I don't know. Who knows? Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This was a solid one. It was our first win. It was really cool. And with that, I will see you guys in the next episode. See ya! Yeah, does anyone know if you can actually get the 1,000,000 points and something else happens? Excuse me. Like, does anyone know what happens from that? Oh, we unlocked a ring, but we haven't purchased it yet, so we can't see it. It's the congratulations ring. I wanted to see what it was. You're gonna dip? Don't botch the blueprints runs? I'll try my best. Have a good one, Jafar. There's so many bosses we haven't even discovered yet. Show statistics. What statistics? They're being shown anyways? Oh, times taken 2, times rolled 14. I see. Where's Carlos's die at? Where's that piece of shit? Carlos. Times taken, rolled 6. I think every single time we rolled it, it rolled a 0, it feels like. If you want a spoiler for the door, right now nothing happens. Good to know. Alright, it's time to move on to blueprints. That was fun. We got our first Dice a Million win. There's only one way I've seen it been open, but it's with a really sneaky method. Ah, I see. It's probably those people that, like, change the time and date on their computer and do weird stuff, so the game sits open for, like, 4 hours, and then you can access the whole game because there's, like, an end credits scene. I don't know, there's all sorts of stuff going on with that. You have to give me just a moment here. I got an email. Interesting. Okay. The other option is like 10,000 D100s. That's funny. Alright, let's get blueprints booted up in the background here. Oh, I'm so excited to go back and record more Satisfactory. Oh! Okay, since you guys are like... I forgot to say this, and I apologize, because I know some of our regulars have already gone for the day. But do you guys think I should start numbering my live streams? It will not go in the thumbnail. I think a live stream number on the thumbnail is not worth it. But what about in the title? If I literally, just at the beginning of every live stream, the title, instead of just being exclusively the name of the games, was like, live stream 47, and then the name of the games. Live stream 48, and then the name of the game. Like, what do you, like, I may do that because my whole channel is about labeling everything so you can keep track of what you're watching. But sometimes I have a lot of games that I play repeatedly. So, like, of my last 5 live streams, they're like the exact same title. And yes, they're in a playlist, but they have the exact same title and, like, the same thumbnail. And I was like, I was thinking about it, and I was like, what if I just put live stream 47, live stream 48, live stream 49. Just so that way those people that need it would be able to like pull up YouTube and be like, I was watching episode 47 of his live streams, and then they don't accidentally skip a live stream because my thumbnails are all over the place. It's crazy. Also, I need to restart my Steam because it says it's unable to sync my blueprints saves. So I'm just going to try and fix that real quick. Not sure what's going on with it. Yeah, I was going to say, it's not really for me, but in the future, I thought about it this way too, in the future. And this is all about planning ahead, right? I was like, in the future, if someone watches something or they're referencing something I said, or they are like, hey, there's a really funny clip that I think you should make into a YouTube short, they can be like, go to live stream 38 and go to like halfway through your Balatro run or something like that. I figure it won't change much for you guys. It's not hard for me to do at all. It's literally just typing out a number. That's it. All I have to, like, when I name the live stream, I'll literally just put a number on there. Some have the date in the title. It's for you guys, it's probably not going to be beneficial, and that's why I wanted to ask you anyways, because you guys are up to date. You watch the live streams, you watch the VODs, so it seems kind of unnecessary. Imagine if you were a viewer coming to my channel once every week and a half. Would you think it would be beneficial for you then? I'm probably going to test it out just to see. YouTube does keep track of what you're watching. I'm also one of those people that shuts off all of the tracking. So since the first day I had a YouTube account, I have no YouTube watch history. I do not have... Like for this one, you'd add September 2nd, 2025. I thought about adding the dates. That one could be interesting too. But the dates are on the video. Like if I go to YouTube right now... Hold on. If I go to YouTube right now and go to this live stream... Let me go to a live stream from like last week. 1 month ago. If I click on it, it says it was streamed 1 month ago. Oh, it doesn't have the date. Okay. Interesting. Maybe the dates wouldn't be bad, but that still feels like a lot to track too. Because YouTube keeps track and makes playlist of games on your channel, it shouldn't be that bad. I actually make all of those. YouTube doesn't do any of that. I make all of those. Every single thing I upload goes into a playlist that I create, and I choose how it gets organized. I am super organized. That's all it is. I try my best to keep the channel as neat as possible for everyone. That's not really like me bragging about it either. Like, it's just what I do. I like it. I love being able to go back and look at my own content and it be very clean and neat. So adding the dates, maybe I could put like dates in the description or something. I would prefer numbers over the dates though, because dates would get messy. Number over a date, but when it's a game that you play by section like day 5, I wouldn't think it's necessary. That's true. Keep in mind, this is only for the live streams exclusively. It is just live streams, and it would just say like live stream. I would go back to my Subnautica live stream and I would change the title to live stream 1. That's what would happen. Like, that's what would happen. So I may give it a shot. Dates will be confusing. Yeah, dates could be confusing. Yeah, sorry, I don't know if I clarified that in the beginning. This would exclusively be for labeling the live streams, no other changes for any other concepts. And every one of my live streams is also in a playlist in order from their release called live streams. So I'll try the numbers out, and you guys can tell me what you think of that. It is just a fun way, too, to keep track of how many live streams I've done. I'll try the numbers out. I'll try the numbers and see what happens. I'll see if I hate it. And if I like it, then we'll stick with it. Now, the real problem is I have to go count how many live streams I've done. Because I don't know. I imagine I'm at least 75 live streams in. If I go to my playlist on YouTube, it should tell me, if someone goes to my channel right now, and you go to my playlist, there is a playlist called Live Streams. I don't know where to find it. I have no idea where to find it. Because the way it works is just... Oh, hold on. 1 second. My Blueprints is booting up. I need No Stone Unturned to come out. Let's get the Blueprints in the background here. It says 88. Just label them all as probably 2 or 3. I'll go to like live stream number 50 and I'll put I'll just put a question mark behind every single one. I'll be like, this is live stream 47 question mark. This is live stream 56 question mark. Like, I guess, more or less. Dates come in although there's other formats too. Because what you also forgot, Alexis, is this format. Or this one as well. Where some people just do the last 2 digits of the year. There's one live stream in its own playlist called Tuesday Live Stream. That one's going to have to get moved over. Live stream 18 and almost a quarter. Yeah, I'll start putting like fractions in it, decimals. I'll be like, live stream 19.3. You want to go back and watch the first one now? Who was doing MMM? You would be surprised. It's something I've only seen in the United States. But I do know people who type out the month. Like the month abbreviation would be like... you would just like type out August as AUG. I think I've seen that on like legal documents before. Like I'm pretty sure, yes, actually, when I was signing the papers when I purchased my home, when I was signing the papers, the person that came in to like witness them or whatever, I had to sign it and I had to write the month abbreviation. I don't remember what month it was, but like I literally had to write it out like this. You trying to figure out what numerical number was MMM? Yeah, triple M is when you abbreviate the month as the first 3 letters of the month. Which is funny because it works sometimes with like months like May. Oh, is in 0090225? Yeah. Alright. Well, before we continue here, I am ready to start playing Blueprints, but I'm going to do one task real quick, which is swap my laundry over in the dryer, or into the dryer. Yeah, real quick, I gotta say, I think writing the actual 3-letter abbreviation for the month is better than writing the number for the month. Also, that guy, you can't see it, but this is what I'm talking about. Like, if it was like, what's today's date? September 2nd? I think that is better than writing 09/02/2025. Because I would want to look at this and it's one of those things where it doesn't matter. It does not make a difference. But oh, that wouldn't be today's date. It would be like this, September 02/2025. But I'm like, I don't really want to look at an 09 and then be like, oh yeah, 09, that's September. I would rather just see the month abbreviated. Like, that's so much easier than me. Seen more of the Gone Fishing screen than actual games this stream. You're right, Dr. Experiment. It is. This has been an AFK stream for the most part. Oh, I didn't tell you guys. There's a game coming out called Unfair Flips, if anyone knows about it. And that also works, putting the month in the middle. I think that works as well, too. That's how I had to do my documents for signing my home. Like, for signing my home purchase and loan papers, I had to put the month in the middle. And I was like, you know what? I kind of like this. And ever since then, I, like, want to write it that way. But Egging On is not out yet. I have a bunch of games wishlisted. But there's a game called Unfair Flips. So the point of the game, to win, the only way to win the game, is to flip tails 10 times in a row. Or flip heads. You have to flip a coin. There's a 50-50 chance. And it has to land on heads 10 times in a row, which is a 1 in 1,024 chance of that happening. I am prepared to live stream that game for our 10K subscriber celebration until we get 10 flips in a row. I'm going to set it up on my second PC that is normally used for school, and if it runs for 3 days before we win, it runs for 3 days. I will go until my internet dies. You're right, it's a 50-50 chance. You either win or you don't. Stats are dumb. A good time waster? Yeah. And City brought up a good point. She was like, if you do that, when you stream other games, you could just leave it in the corner for people to watch. And I was like, that's true. But we'll see. There are upgrades as well. Like, if you flip the coin, like, a certain amount of times. Like, I think if you flip the coin, like, 100 times or something, you get 1 penny. And then you can upgrade, like, the coin chance to go up 5%, and then the next upgrade costs like 10 cents. 3 days? It could take a week. We could get it on our first try. Add Subway Surfers to the side of the screen? Yeah. Alright, well, I'm going to go swap my laundry over. This is everyone's chance to go grab a quick drink or a snack and meet me back here in about 3 to 5 minutes. I'll see you guys in just a second. I have returned. I'm back. I'm drinking my water real quick. I think she was saying belly baby, implying like when you eat a lot of food, you get a food baby in your stomach. So she's saying like you should eat a lot of food to like feed your belly baby. Like you're not just eating for you, you're eating for the little creature inside of you. Just chow down. Just feed your that imaginary baby in your belly whatever you need to. Because it's your birthday. Like I said, I agree with her. It's your birthday. You should eat whatever and how much of whatever you want to eat today. All right, with that, we're going to start our episode. Harumi, it is, first of all, hello, Harumi. Welcome to the stream. It is Jesse's birthday today. All right, everybody, and welcome back for another episode of Blueprints. We are still working on our day 1 sub 1 hour runs. We're trying our best here. We keep getting close. Close but no cigarette. That's the saying, right? Oh, it's not. Okay, I understand now. That's who Anna was saying it to. My mistake. That's what I get for joining in on the conversation after I was gone. All right, but let's do this. Let's get another speed run in. They're not even speed runs. I can't call them speed runs. They're day 1 sub 1 hour runs. All right, let's do this though. I have a genetic condition where I take care of myself a little bit from time to time. So whenever I get hungry, I eat food and then immediately look like I'm pregnant. Kind of sucks. I would prefer if I didn't do that. Close, but not the sharpest man I need to talk to a horse about. Nailed it. What do we have in here? The sleeping mask. Ah. Okay, and a gym. You're tired? Here's our pantry. We'll be taking that here. Remember, last episode was Nam's attempts, and he did pretty good. Actually, Nam got one of our closest runs. Didn't we say he was like our 4th closest run at being successful? I know we're taking a patio early. I'm not stoked about it, but I mean, what else can we do here, you know? It's just kind of all the options that were given to us. Wow. You know what? No, we spite take the guest bedroom here. Today's the day we win? I hope so. I mean, maybe not this exact run, right? I won't say this exact run, but maybe today's session is where we win. That would be cool. Metaphors are a very good time. Nice. Let's use our single key here and see what we get. We did get 2 dice and some coins. We're off to a beautiful start. We also have a gem. We have no keys, though. That's the scary part so far. No keys is pretty rough. Let's start with the corner first and see if we get something that faces up and to the right. We got a nook and a breaker box, or utility closet. I'll take the nook. A utility closet would be nice right here if we could pull it. We did not get it. A passageway is and a hallway is so we're actually going to take the billiard room for the keys. I did have a key. Now, we should go in here first and see what we get. No coin, no key, no loot. Didn't loot used to spawn here? I swear loot used to spawn here. Maybe it's after a certain day it does it, but I could have sworn that at some point it did. Hold on, I gotta make an edit real quick. I gotta go to my stream manager page and change our game over to Blueprints. My mistake. Blueprints. 920 viewers. Let's go. Not for me, on the game. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that. You made barbecue chicken for dinner? Wonderful. We have a 12 and 12. 9 and 6 is the big ol' 1-5. 12 minus 10 is 2. 9 minus 5 is 4. 4 times 2 is 8. 15 minus 13 is 2 times 3 is 6. 2 keys. Alright, solid. It isn't a guarantee. I mean, I know it's not a guarantee, but we used to get keys and, I think, dice and coins off of this. But ever since we've started our day 1 runs, we've never seen it. Not once. Not one piece of loot on there. A drawing room is actually pretty solid here. Not my ideal, but we'll take it. And we'll come grab our other key. So we're looking good right now. Resource-wise, everything is looking safe, I should say. 3 keys, 2 dice, 2 gems, 8 coins. It's funny, I could technically set the stream delay to even lower, but there's no need to. Looking at a list of some you really like and give a man a fire and he will have fire, or give a man 2 fires and that's really something. I like those. Malaphors are combined idioms. Well, what is it? Oh. Don't... Oh, crap. What? I can't think of what it is right now. Actually, I'm going to redraw here. I think we can get better pulls. Yes, the West Wing Hall was perfect. It's the one where, like, it's not rocket science, but they combine it with something else. And it's not science. They're like, it's not rocket something. We'll burn... Oh, one of my favorites. What is it? We'll burn that bridge when we get to it, instead of we'll cross that bridge. Yeah, we'll burn that bridge when we get to it. I'll take a corridor here. Get us back into the middle of the map, potentially. Now, we'll come play off of this first. It's not rocket surgery! Thank you. That's what it was. Combination of rocket science and brain surgery. Alright, the chapel can stay. The commissary, not that great. We'll take a hallway here to go up, because we want to save our money, and I don't want to play off a chapel just yet. Not the greatest hallway positioning. Courtyard here. Do like me a courtyard, and it's in a good spot. However, it's not a guarantee that we're going to get a garage here, although it is possible. And I'm looking at this, and I'm like, the parlor is 2 more gems, but the courtyard could contain a shovel. Let's take the courtyard. It's just such a good room to have. It does have a trunk in it and no shovel, but we do have 3 keys. So I am going to open it now, just to see. More right side is good, but I figured maybe we get lucky. Maybe we get lucky. We didn't get anything that goes to the right. So the storeroom goes here. Or, I'm sorry, the spare room goes here. The nursery would be too bad right here. The nursery could go here. Could go here and I'd be okay with it. A chapel, a commissary, and a lavatory. I am willing to purchase a commissary right now while we have 11 coins and see if there's anything in here worth purchasing. So, a metal detector, pretty worth it. Gems, however, are something that we run out of, and I don't think we need to worry about the metal detector as much. I think I'm tempted to spend all my money on the gems right now and just have them. Because yes, the metal detector could give us some more keys and coins. It's a tough call. It really is a tough call. The sledgehammer, I don't really see it coming in handy. Because we need a sledgehammer, a lever, and a battery pack. Wait, why the sledge? Why does everybody want the sledge? We've already opened up 2 trunks today with keys. How many times do we see more than 2 trunks in a single run? Almost never. Like 2 is almost a maximum on day 1 attempts. I think I'm going to go for... This is going to sound crazy. I'm going to take the metal detector first. I'm going to take the metal detector first and hope that we get more keys and money. That's what I'm hoping for. And then I want to come back and buy some gems. Is it a tough call? Alright, so we're at dead ends here. I will take a storeroom, but it is tough. I think we have to redraw once here. I think we do, because if we put a dead end here, we're in big trouble. This is a fine spot for the chapel. There are coins in the chapel. We could actually pick these up and go buy a gem right now at the cost of only 1 extra coin and have 2 gems for like a passageway, so I'm going to make that play real quick. We're actually going to go back here, and we're going to go buy a gem just to have it. Because I think having 2 gems at this point in the house is pretty important. And actually, we could try to go draft a garage while we have these. No, I'd rather keep the 2 gems for now. Play off of that. We'll use a key here and see what happens. We got a storeroom, pretty nice. A bunk room, plenty of extra steps for us. Or a laboratory with extra drafting. I like the idea of an experiment. Let's see if we can get something going with an experiment here. Now, we do have a trigger in here. Is it a key or a coin? It's a coin. We got 1 coin back. Alright, let's take a look here. Experiment setup. 2 or more gems drafting a room. Set your dice to 2. That's pretty good. Immediately add 3 aquariums to the drafting pool today. Each time you eat an apple. Immediately set your dice to 2 is something we could come back for. I mean, think about it, right? Like, this, yeah, it's not likely we're going to spend up more on that. I think I would rather use this reroll and then come back and do immediately set your dice to 2. That way, if we need to go outside again, we should save that until we need to go outside. That's what we should do here. And we got a utility closet, which is really important. So I think we take the utility closet. Then I think we go try to draft a garage right here. And if we get it, then we come back up. We play around getting a foundation or the rest of the house. And then we have the laboratory here. And whenever we need to go outside, we can. Now, a utility closet here is nice, but a workshop does keep us drafting even further for just better chances at resources. So I think we'll hold off on going utility closet and probably do workshop first. And let's see, we did get ourselves a sledgehammer. Oh, thank goodness we didn't take that horrible advice from all those people who said buy the sledgehammer. That would have been crazy. I'm just being facetious. There's no way we could have known that. Don't take that one to heart. The kitchen. It allows us to draft on the other side of the house, like the east wing of the house. The parlor gives us 2 guaranteed gems. I'm torn because I don't want to spend for the kitchen, but if we get the kitchen, we're likely to get the storeroom or the parlor here. Let's see. Let's take the kitchen. I know it's our last gem right now. I have a feeling that we'll be able to get a parlor here. Now, let's see what our food is for the day. It's the tomato soup. We have 1 red room so far. We have the attic. I can't even remember the last time we saw the attic. Really weird spot for the dining room, but I guess we're going to take it. Not a huge fan at all where this is located, but I don't want to use my redraw here. The attic is rare. This is true. I will use my key here. We got the East Wing Hall. I would take the parlor for the gems at this point. I just realized we don't have any more keys. We need to get a garage, like badly. I think this is where we finish this side of the house. Genuinely. I think we're done over here. I think we take the parlor, we get our 2 gems, and we dip. I don't see us coming back over here for any reason. At that point, we're spending so many... Now, we'll come back over here for the dining room, but drafting up from here is just a mess. Like, we don't even have keys, so going up just doesn't seem worth it. The gems are on the desk. That's a lie. The gems are in this box. Could be true. Or the gems are on the floor. That's also a lie. So that means this one is the truth, and they're in here. It's a soup. But did you notice? Did you notice that it said what kind of soup it was? Did anyone notice that? Oh, Magier, we know that it's the fish dinner. It's always the fish dinner. Glazed salmon. Notice how it says tomato soup and not fucking soup, and then you all have to guess what it is? It says the tomato soup. Now, it also says club sandwich, All right? Just like I said, I will play both sides here. Sometimes sandwiches are specified. And I think that's fair too. Because if this said sandwich, I would have been like, what kind of sandwich? And I would have looked at it and been like, eh. But most of the time, sandwiches are not labeled. I'm playing both sides. I agree with both. It does say, but you're right. You're right, that guy. It does say banana. Okay, we still have a dice to use. A die? Son of a bitch. We have 3 coins. We could play off the chapel. I think we need to go get a garage. I also think we need a utility closet. Because we didn't pick one yet. So we might have set ourselves up for some dangerous stuff here. Okay, we got a boiler room. We have to take the boiler room. We have to. We can't take the utility closet. It would end the run. We have to take a boiler room here. And then once we go into the boiler room, this is not a fun layout. I'm not enjoying this layout at all. This is gonna be a rough run. The boiler increases the chances for the garage? I was not aware of this. Hold on. Send you over. Send you over. Then you go up. It does power the door, which means we don't need a utility closet. But I gotta be honest, I can't get a garage here. I need something that goes north here. I don't want a garage here. I would prefer to get a garage here. That would be the best. Best scenario. Best case scenario. We could play down from the boiler room and then try to draft the garage. Now you turn. And then we're done. Yeah, there we go. I'm getting good at these boiler room strats. Now the real question is, do we want a powered room right here? We'd probably get something like a dark room, maybe? What room is that? That's gonna be that door, directly behind. I think we should draft here first. It's locked. We do not want a garage here. Can you draft a garage going down from the north? Or can you only draft a garage coming up? Like going north, coming from the south? Does anyone know? I'm trying to figure out what we want to do here. You can take the garage from any side. Good news. Good news. All right, we got a dark room. We also got a boudoir. The dark room works well here, but it's not required. The boudoir is another gem for us. Now, we know we can't take the garage here because that ends the run. We're fine with that. The dark room usually contains a good item, but we don't know where we're getting our utility closet from. Because if we draft the dark room here, we can't... But it is another powered room, so we could get another powered room up here, which gives us another good chance at the garage, now that I think about it. But that still doesn't work, because we have to go up and go right. So what other powered rooms in there? Yeah, we do want the dark room, because a powered room here is a good room. We have power, Anastasia, but when you walk in here, the lights still shut off, even though it's a powered room. So if we don't get a utility closet, that's unfortunate. At least that's what I remember. Should we draft down, or should we go back? I think we should go back to the West Wing Hall and draft up. I feel like that's what we should do. pray for the one gem option. Yeah, we could try to do the garage that way. The boiler doesn't affect the lights in this room for some reason. I think for the sake of steps, we just have to go in here. I would love to get a utility closet to get the item out of here, whatever it may be. We need to try to garage first, so go down, and it's locked. That's unfortunate. We can't go north just yet. I think we go back to the West Wing Hall now. It should be powered. I believe if you put power into the room like that, it should work properly. We do have 3 dice available to us. We can't forget that. I hate coming all the way back here, but we do have the sleeping mask, so we have a good chance at getting more steps. Okay, so we got a utility closet. We also got a rumpus room. A rumpus room... Don't forget the trunk. Which trunk? A rumpus room gets us more gems, which I like. I don't have any keys, though. A utility closet turns on the light to the dark room. But then we don't have any keys. A storeroom gives us a key and a gem. I think we should probably take the rumpus room here and hope that this door isn't locked. I think this is our best bet. I know we need a key, but I think we take the rumpus room here. We can buy a gem from the commissary. And we hope that it's not locked. Plus, we do have a metal detector. Let's see if we get lucky here. And there's the running shoes in here. That's also quite nice. Alright, so this door is still locked. Which means what we have to do now is come up here. Go to the commissary. We should buy ourselves some gems. Now we have to come draft up from here. And let's see if this door is locked. This door was unlocked. There's a 2 gem requirement. There's a 1 power gem, so this is probably the garage, which would be the run ender. This room is a powered room that's does not cost any gems. What room could this be? What is a powered room that doesn't cost any gems? This is likely to be the office, if I had to guess, which still allows us to continue playing. But what would this powered room be? We already have a boiler room. We're in the boiler room. It's not a pump room. It can't be the pool room. It could be a furnace. You're right. It likely is to be a furnace, actually. So I'm going to go with the 2 gem requirement here. And it's probably the office if I had to guess. Oh, it's the veranda. Okay. It's the veranda with a trunk and some dig spots. We got a coin. Hopefully there's some keys in here. We got the car keys and a gem. That's funny. Let's see. We do have some more dig spots, but we're almost out of steps. A key here would have been nice. I don't think this door is going to be unlocked. Yeah, so that stinks. That looks like that's going to be the end then, because we didn't get a key out of here. There is some dig spots in here, I believe, right? Wasn't there some dig spots down here? There's usually one sneaking around down here, but I guess not this time. Now, the courtyard also had some dig spots. So we go back through our spare room, back to the courtyard. See if we can get a key from here. It would come in clutch. We did get a key. Alright, that's pretty big. And then the pebbles. Now, our dark room is powered with a garage, so... it's powered from a boiler room, so it makes more sense to draft down from the dark room because we're almost guaranteed to get our garage at this point. Drafting from the rumpus room would be worse. And we have a reroll, so we need a 1-cost gym room that's powered. I think that's going to work for us then. So let's come back in here. It's still powered. We come back down here. Use our key. We didn't get it, so we need to redraw. Because this is likely to be like the furnace or whatever. It's a 1-cost, but we know it's not powered. So for once, we actually get to use the dark room to our advantage. Which is kind of funny. This usually never happens for us. But it's a good thing that we have this. Now, we do only have 7 steps, so we're still kind of pushing it. But we are going to get some extra keys out of this. So let's go ahead and redraw here. And we still didn't get it. Wow. What is this room going to be? An observatory. Dang. That's unfortunate. Talk about all that extra struggle. I mean, let's see what's over here. Oh, this one was locked too still. Unfortunate. Man, the run was doing its best to hang on, but it really was a bummer there. We would have had the car keys, an upgrade disc. It was a cool run still. Isn't that 4-2? No, the 4-2 is where we did the commissary. Yeah, this run was fighting us wholeheartedly. Let's do another one. Let's do another one real quick. This was a good one. I like this one. We made some risky calls, and they pretty much almost all paid off. It's a shame that we just ran out of key resources. I was really hoping that one trunk was going to contain some keys. Getting the car keys is very lackluster on day 1 runs. I do not like receiving the car keys on day 1 runs. They're not really my favorite. All right, let's do another one in here real quick. Let's get one more attempt in here. If you bought the sledge, we would have won. I'm so glad we bought the gems and the metal detector instead. Hello, Squilliam. Still doing day 1 runs. Alright, let's get started on this one. Here we go. Full send, full send. I just realized I don't have my phone up here in the office with me. Well, we're going to finish this second attempt, but that's not good. Usually I always have my phone on me. I take pride in anybody being able to reach me when they need to. A sledgehammer. That's one of the fun starts for the day. Sledgehammer, I believe, is one of the best starts, in my opinion. If we get a bedroom here, that could be cool. We did get a bedroom. Instead, I'm going to take the pantry, and you guys will see why in a bit. Now we have a nook, because we already have a parlor. So we hit our veterans mode up. We can smash this for fun, because we just haven't done that in a while. No reason to, but I'm just going to smash it anyways. If they need me, they can hop on stream chat. That's true. They can just figure it out. Now, let's start over here. We have a key and a gem. Very good start. No extra trunk in here. What have we got coming our way? A den and a corridor. I hate using the corridor this early, but the way the map's set up, I think this is going to be a better call for us. Now, a hallway here could be cool. That's not the way I was hoping for, so a den actually makes more sense. I was hoping the hallway would be oriented the way that the den is. So we're taking our den here. Now, an East Wing Hall is what I'm hoping for. That's really what I'm aiming for here. East Wing Hall. We did not get it. However, we have 2 options here. We could go up from the middle, or we could go up from this side, or we could go down from here. If we take... We got the sledgehammer and gym. If we take the bedroom here, it gives us better chances to dump some dead ends, like a storeroom, and we go ahead and just knock the bedroom out of the way, which I think is a good call, considering we're going to have resources out of it. So 2 keys, solid pull from the bedroom chest for the cost of nothing. Next, we're going to take a... You know what? We could just dump the guest bedroom right here. I know it's 2 purple rooms down, so the nursery isn't looking as likely of a play right now, but it's still 10 solid steps, it's a dead end, and we're not doing much else on this side of the house. We already have 3 keys. The spare room will be useful for getting out of this little corner over here. So guest bedroom goes away. You thought it was empty because the keys were blending in? Sometimes it does feel that way when it opens at first. You're like, oh, where's my loot? And then you realize. Alright, what do we get here? A hallway and a storeroom and an observatory. For once, I think you take the observatory. It's actually in a good position. I hate spending a gem for it, but it makes sense. Now, we come up here, and what do we get? A utility closet, a parlor, and a kitchen. So the right side of the house is looking very hard to get back to. It's a terrible spot for the utility closet if we get the dark room. I don't mind taking a parlor here, just because. It's not even +1 coin. It would be +1 allowance. Let's take our key. I don't see any loot in here, so let's go over here. This is the black box. That's the black box. The black box is not empty. Lies, lies, truth. Now, I guess we can draft from here, even though it doesn't seem like a great idea. Alright, so this passageway works. Or, no, we should take the passageway. Don't risk it. We take the passageway here, and I think we go back to the pantry now. I don't think we draft from the passageway, as much as I hate to do so. I think we go back to the pantry. You know what? No, let's go draft down from here. Let's do it like this. Let's see what we get. Okay, so this is already a great spot for a utility closet. I like this a lot. Billiard room is a pretty good spot. Lavatory. Now, utility closet, this is a great spot for the utility closet. We don't need to mess with it yet. We can do that later. If you're a garage, I don't mind. You are a garage. I do not mind. That's pretty big, actually. Okay. We got our garage, and we got our power. This, I hope, is a security room. Keycard off, gymnasium off, darkroom off, garage on. I think we do this. I think we come in here, we open the garage door, we take our keys. I know this is going to sound silly. I think we spin the 2 steps to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and draft this out. And then we come back through the garage. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, just to get back. So this can save us a footstep. We have 6 keys today so far. And we have, hopefully we get a security room, but then we're going to be hurting for gems. What we really need now is gems. That's going to be important. And we already used our parlor room, so the boudoir is where we're going for next, for our next gem. Oop, hold on. Let me turn my fan down a little. I think it was triggering my mic ever so slightly. We also want the money from here, which is why we're coming back down here. There's Bob's apple. Well, that makes things pretty easy for us, decision-wise. It is an extra gem, and it gets rid of a dead end that we don't want to deal with later. So I am A-okay with this. Now, the real question is, where do we go from here? How many more steps would it be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope, still better to go outside. Unless, no, we weren't going through the bedroom. I almost overlooked that. So that's 2 steps. I might have miscounted. That was only 2 steps. Oh yeah, this may be 2 steps shorter. 3. And 4. Yes, it is 2 steps shorter. Good news. Okay. We got 2 gems, a sledgehammer, and some steps. We get to use one of our 7 keys that we have. A security room would have been the ideal scenario. We didn't get it. We almost got triple dead ends. Crazy. Spare room. Let's go ahead and dump you. Glad that we got rid of that storeroom. What if we'd have pulled it there? Hello, Fluffy. Welcome to the stream. A hallway here is best. I need a security room to win this run. If we even want to think about winning, we need a security room. If we don't get it, we are in big trouble. So, with that being the case, security rooms, I think, usually appear closer towards the middle of the house. That just feels like a personal experience. The boudoir goes up. It gives us a gym. It's a solid pick. We need to be careful, too, of reserving these for the chance to get a foundation. Because a foundation is also required for today. The West Wing Hall here is nice. The billiard room could be a key card, but I think the West Wing Hall is just better. Security is usually on rank 4, usually, but today's run does not seem to be sticking with that. You're locked, so I'm not that motivated for you. You're unlocked, which is really big. We got a chapel, which is another northern route. So if we do somehow obtain a secret garden key, that would be quite nice. We need a great hall or a secret garden key. Secret garden key would be the best. So a billiard room could do wonders for us here, but we're still likely to draft it elsewhere, so I'd rather take the chapel just to continue going north. Now I hate this because we would have to use our coins when we go in here, but I think it makes sense to just go in now. No extra coins this time around. You're locked, which is unfortunate. You're also locked, but we will go up one more. Alright, at this point, I think it's worth taking the billiard room here. And I think because we're in here, we should draft this room as well. I know that's a lot of our keys going down. There's our security room. That's important. That's very important. We need the security room. It's a must-take. Now we need to try to draft to get a foundation over here, and we need a secret garden key or a great hall. Let's see what's inside the billiard room first. At this point, regular keys or the key card would be good. Secret garden key is what we want. That's going to be the best bet. 9 and 4 is 13. 16 minus 7 is 9. 2 minus 1 is 1. A secret garden key would be so good here. 8 times 2 is 16. Come on. One more puzzle and then give me that secret garden key. 15 minus 11 is 4 times 3 is 12. Ooh, it's a key card. Okay. Not what I was hoping for, but also kind of just as good. Actually, not necessary now that I think about it. Are you locked? You're locked, so we don't care to open you yet. Now that I think about it, the keycard doesn't make that much of a difference. Unless we got a powered sledge somehow. No loot inside here. Let's go ahead and run our computer. Let's see if there's a scan to pick up loot that we missed. There is 1 fruit. We have not missed anything. Our keycard system can be set to high. I forgot we had a utility closet, so the keycard is unnecessary. Alright, make sure it's set to high, and then change the offline mode to unlocked. Okay. Now, you're probably locked. You're not. That's big. A commissary here. That's our last gym. I don't think we can take it. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we're getting a secret garden today. Getting red rooms is not what I want more of, but taking a nursery, it's extra steps, and if it doesn't give us a gym back, it really bites us. We don't have money for the commissary. I think we take the nursery, and we pray that we get our gym back. We did not get our gym back. That's very dangerous. It does not seem to pay out as much as I want it to. Alright, it's time to go back to the boudoir. We have 1 gym left. We're going into this with 1 gym. That counts for something. I would love to see some security doors at this point.
It would be quite nice if we got some security doors, just so we don't have to worry about keys. You're unlocked. That's big. Good spot for the dining room, honestly. Well, and it's the only thing we want to take here. So there's dinner. Foundation, maybe? Ooh, we're going down already? Uh-oh. That's not looking good. Commissary. We can save our footsteps. What do we have in here today? We have gems for 3, a salt shaker, shovel, and a key for 10. So we can maybe get one more coin and buy another gem. That would have been huge to get the courtyard there. Instead, we get our workshop. Yikes. We got the shovel. We're still hurting. We need a coin. Okay, gymnasium's not a bad pull here. Actually, I think we're toast for the day. Unless we get a foundation above the commissary somehow, and we still manage to get a great haul. Or technically we could get in here with a greenhouse. And no, we can't. It would have to be, yeah. It's going to be very, very hard to complete today's run. Like, very hard. Well, these are all bad. Man, the ballroom. We never seem to get the ballroom when we need it. We will be taking the maid's chamber for the steps. I know it lowers our chances of finding stuff, but, like, we had to. Patio, huh? But we still don't have any gems. So that's it. The run is over with. The bunk room, let's see if it would have given us gems today. They gave us coins. But even then, like, it would have been drafted in a funky spot. So, unfortunately, I think today's run was a loss because we didn't get to utilize these early spaces to get rid of things like the chapel, the billiard room, the nursery. Things that we normally get rid of early on, we actually had them when we didn't want to have them. And that's kind of unfortunate because we got blocked off by the parlor here. So, because of that, I think that's what screwed our drafting up for the day. But either way, still another good, solid attempt. Nothing fancy this time around. Just a... Oh, excuse me, just a solid attempt. And out of spite, we'll come buy 2 gems and just hang on to them. Now we got resources. Beautiful. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and call it a day here. Because I need to go grab my phonular device. Make sure no one has been trying to reach out to me. We have the Respectable Inn with 7 bedrooms. Nice. Alright, well with that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. That's going to be it for today's runs of Blueprints, and I will see you in the next one. See ya! Well, that pretty much sums up today's stream. We will not have anything else to play for today. Oh, excuse me. I shouldn't be playing the stream ending stuff when it's going to make me sleepy. Oh, man. Alrighty, well, I hope you guys had a good time on today's stream. I had a blast. I need to go check on some more W Play stuff and get some more drawings completed. And by that I mean coloring in the pixels. I don't have anything that's going to interfere with the stream for Thursday. So I will get to see you guys on Thursday, and we'll be playing some more games for sure. No problems there. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys have a good rest of your afternoon, evening, mornings, whatever it may be. I hope you guys eat healthy, exercise in some way possible, because exercise is good for you, even if it's just going on a walk. It's not just good for you physically, it's good for you mentally. It's scientifically proven that leaving your house is healthy. Being in the sunshine objectively makes you happier. I stand on that. So, anyways, you guys have a good rest of your afternoon and evenings, the rest of your days, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for some more games. Have a good one, everybody. See ya.